Beethoven was born in a town called Bonn in Germany, a country in Europe. He was a boy just like any other. He loved to have fun, but you could say that he had a difficult childhood. Sometimes, in the middle of the night, when he would be fast asleep in his bed, his drunken father would burst into the room and drag Beethoven out of bed and make him play the piano until the sun came up. When Beethoven got a little older, he decided that he wanted to make music as his job. He felt so inspired to do this that he once said, "Music is a higher revelation than all wisdom and philosophy." He struggled to break free from the constraints of the patronage system common in his time, and was finally able to set out on his own as an individual artist, writing songs for many different middle-income people, and given himself a lot more room to be creative, to write the music that Beethoven felt inside of him, instead of always writing what someone else wanted to hear. When Beethoven reached the age of 26, he started to notice a difference, something that would change his whole view of life. He began to lose his hearing. Imagine that. Let's say your whole career, no, your whole life, is centered on your ability to hear. And then one day you notice that you can't hear as well as you used to. Day by day, your hearing starts slipping away. You hear less and less. This is what was happening to Beethoven. He was so distraught that he left his home in Austria and took a long vacation in Switzerland. He wondered if life was still worth living. Should he go on writing music or give it all up? After struggling for many days, he came to a resolution, a decision. He felt that fate had called him to write music and that he must complete his mission. Beethoven returned home to Vienna with a new resolve. Though he could have given up, he decided to keep going. And after this, he wrote some of the greatest music the world has ever heard, including his Fifth Symphony, his Seventh Symphony, and his Ninth Symphony. The only way he could continue hearing was for him to saw off the legs of his piano, so it was lying flat on the floor. Then he put his ear against the floor as he struck the keys heavily, trying to pick out the vibrations through the floor. He wrote his Ninth Symphony when he had gone completely deaf. He could not hear a single note that was played of it, but he could hear the perfect symphony playing in his head. Beethoven had many challenges in his life, but he didn't give up. His passion for music has touched thousands, maybe millions of people who have listened to his music and have heard something beautiful come from this man.